Alright, we got some more baseball news and some really good news for a couple teams. And starting it off is the Seattle Mariners. About the only good thing coming out of that camp is they're still a team right now. But the good thing is that Marco Gonzalez is now locked up for 4 years, I believe. He's got a 4-year deal that locks him up through 2024. Now, the thing is with Seattle, they don't say the amount of the contract. So according to Heyman, he reports that it's $30 million guaranteed for Gonzalez in the 4 years, and could reach $45 million with the team option. Now, when he was in St. Louis, I really liked Gonzalez. I was really mad when we traded him for O'Neill, because I figured we needed a lefty arm. We didn't have one. So, and Gonzalez, he was still young, so he could still develop. And now the Mariners got him, and they got a pretty good pitcher in Gonzalez, I think. And I mean, for 4 years, for only $30 million, that's not bad. I think he has the potential of being the ace on that roster. He has the ace type stuff to get the job done, and I think he can. It just sucks he's playing on a Seattle team that, frankly, is not good. And he's playing in the AL West, which doesn't help his case either. They're probably the second most productive division for like runs scored. Off of the Angels are going to have more runs scored this year. Astros are probably going to stay the same. A's are probably going to stay the same. Rangers put up runs. It's just the Mariners don't really put up runs. They're probably going to finish 4th or 5th in that division. But they at least are looking to the future with locking up Gonzalez. And they also locked up, I think it was Zach White. What's his name? He was, I believe, a first baseman. Yeah, first baseman, Evan White. Their 58th overall prospect in the minor league system, to a 6-year, $24 million contract. So only paying him $4 million a year, that's a deal. And I mean, he's yet to play a game in the major leagues, so they're paying him for what they think he can do. But I'm happy Seattle's looking more into the future of how they're going to be able to win later. Because if we're honest, they can't win now. If they added 6 new guys, I still don't think they could win because they don't have pitching, which is why I'm happy they locked up Gonzalez, because he's a really good pitcher. In other news, the Phillies are going to retire Doc Holliday's number 34, which I think that's a really great move from the Phillies. He pitched really well for the Phillies. He threw a perfect game for him. I think 10 years ago today, not today, but 10 years ago. I don't know why I said today. He threw the no-hitter against the Reds in I think his first or second playoff start. He threw that no-hitter against the Reds. I think that's a great move from the Phillies. You got to retire his number. Who's one of the best pitchers they've had in a very long time. Even though he's played, I think played 9-10 years of his career in Toronto. Which I don't think they retired his number, his 32 number. Which I think they will eventually. I think they probably will. If I had to guess, probably sometime this year, because the Phillies already started the ball rolling on retiring his 34 number. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Toronto Blue Jays retires 32 number. And like I said, I think that's a great move. And he went to the Hall of Fame last year too, posthumously. So I'm really happy that they are retiring his number. And the last thing I want to talk about for today, or at least in this video, is the whole Mookie Betts rumors of whether he's going to be traded or not. According to some people, especially Ken Rosenthal, he's pretty much saying there's going to be a trade coming. It's just a matter of when and where he's going to get traded. And I kind of share that same sentiment. He's going to get traded. But just, you would want it to get done. The closer and closer you get to spring training and the season, the likelihood that his trade is going to not happen goes down slightly every day. And the two most teams that he's been linked to are the Padres and the Dodgers. Now, the Dodgers haven't done a damn thing in the offseason. Padres they've done a lot. They got rid of was it Renfroe? Yeah, they traded Renfroe from Pham to the not Blue Jays, to the team, to the Rays. And I think that's a good deal. They got to get more. Pham can hit, and he's got better defense than Renfroe. It's just Pham's older than Renfroe, which throws a lot of the Padres fans into a hole. And Pham's good. I like Pham. Another guy that came out of St. Louis's minor league system and just did really well. And we ended up trading him. But back on to Betts. Both the Padres and the Dodgers have the minor league system to get Betts to give the Red Sox those prospects. Now, I don't think the Dodgers want to trade Lux. They didn't even want to give up Lux when they needed a bullpen arm in Vasquez, and looking back at it, I'm glad they didn't. But the closer and closer we get to spring training, the less likelihood I think he's going to get traded. But even then, I still think he's going to get traded, because Red Sox want to stay below that luxury tax threshold. If they're going to pay Betts, that's going to be over that tax threshold. And they vehemently say they want to be below that tax threshold. Now, if I had to guess where he's going, I don't know. I don't know where he would go. Los Angeles could throw the money around. They got the money to give Betts. I hate saying it, but I think he'll probably go to the Dodgers, because if they get Betts, they have the reason to say we won the offseason, even though the Yankees probably want it with getting Garrett Cole. But if the Dodgers get the Betts, if Dodgers get Betts, I think they could be considered winners in the offseason. And another point I'm forgetting is the Red Sox are also wanting, if they get rid of Price, they want whoever they're trading to take most of, if not all, of David Price's contract. That's the point I've been forgetting about, is the David Price deal. So, I think, because the Dodgers don't really need another starting arm. I mean, they'll definitely use one. But I think the Padres need another starting pitching arm. Because after Paddock, you got Lamet, you got Richards, and you got Lucchesi. That's 4 out of 5. Price would, even though he hasn't been his Cy Young Award winner from past years, in the past couple years, he's still a good pitcher. And it's a good lefty pitcher. So, I think the Padres need to get Betts because, A, they need somebody to fill out that outfield spot, and especially center. Because I would assume Pham would play center field, because he can. And I would assume probably Betts would probably, they might flip, I'm blanking on who plays right field for the Padres, but move him to right, or move the guy that plays right and move him to left, and then put Betts in at right. But I think, nobody knows about this whole Betts situation. And I'm just trying to comprehend what's going on with the whole deal. But I think Betts will get traded. It's just, I would like to see the Dodgers get him. I really would. That would be my pick of where I would like for Betts to go. But those are just the two front runners. There could be a team that comes out of nowhere and makes a decent trade. I'd like to see St. Louis get him, but God knows that ain't happening. But I just like to see him be in a Padres uniform. I would. But yeah, if you guys, that's the end of the video pretty much. If you guys liked it, press the like button, subscribe down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Share this video with all your friends and buddies, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.